Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today, episode 4 of the career mode. We're going on to season number 2. We finished like 6th or 5th in the points last season. We have a good bit of money to start out this season, so I'm going to try to upgrade the car a little bit. I was looking at what we should get already. We don't have anything besides the first exhaust, so I was going to get this $4,000 exhaust because I can get 2 upgrades with this amount of money, so that's what we're going to go with. We're going to get the $4,000 exhaust. That should help us out a pretty good bit, and then I think it was the aero we're going to upgrade as well to 3,500. Oh, wait, we have a lower 5K. Actually, we might get the engine then, because I think the engine was 5K, the one I was looking at. Yeah, because you get a lot more horsepower. Actually, the red line and weight. The red line's a lot less. The weight is less on the $5,000 one. Dang it. Now let me look again, because I thought I was going to have like 45 or 4,900 left. So this would be 5K. I think the grip and stuff would be massive for that, because that would help us out a lot. So let's get that. Because with my little bit of gear ratio changing, that helps us on speed a ton. So the engine definitely would help us, but also I can cheat that a little bit with our gear ratio changing. So that should help us out a lot to start this season. But let's get on to race number 1 of the year, which is going to be at Dundas. I'm probably saying it wrong, but 2,500 to win. First race of the season. Let's see how we can do in this one. All right, got the gear ratio kind of dialed in. I ran down to an 18.0, so hopefully that can qualify us pretty well. We're first to qualify too, so we're the first ones to put up a time so far. But yeah, we ran down to an 18.11 up there, you can see. Hopefully we can run a pretty good time here in qualifying as well. But I don't know if that crossing the line was 1 lap or not, but I'm just going to run the bottom like it normally is our laps. But I found a good gear ratio for this track. I feel like we were a ton faster than we were last season here. We ran like a 19.6 at our fastest last season. But if it was only the opener, yeah, that did count as lap. Wow, interesting. If it was the opener, our car was as low as it could get. So it makes sense why we ran so much slower back then. But see if we can get a good time here. Don't want to get any lower than this because it gets really loose on the very bottom. Right before the grass. A 2, I'll take that. That's not awful. Definitely could have ran a 10th or 2 faster, though. That's the only problem. But fell back to 4th. Honestly, not as bad as I thought. If we ran our practice time, we only would be in 3rd. So it's not that bad of a difference. I'll take that. Starting 2nd in heat number 2. Hopefully, we could try to win this. Because we have a pretty good launch, I feel like, on the restarts and everything. Who do we have to our inside? I've already forgotten everybody's name because I haven't played this in like a week. We got Anderson on our inside. And we do get a massive launch from our acceleration. That's great. Love to see that. They might come charging back at us, though, pretty quick. Who knows? Maybe we'll have the right gear ratio and we can hold them off. Anderson's already catching us. Oh, no, that's Cato in 2nd. He came from like 3rd or 4th. Joe is up to 3rd. All right, Anderson is gone. He is no longer in the even in the transfer spot to get into the A main, so that's crazy. Cato is chasing us down though. Got Diamond, got Joe back there. Just got to hit our lines in the bottom, and we could probably hold off Cato here. How many laps do we have left? I know it's short. 3 laps left here. Okay. I'm really hoping we can gun for this championship this season. That would be awesome. Try to see if winning the championship will get us out of the dirt series. Cato's having a really low entry, probably slowing him down a little bit on the corner speed. He's getting to our inside nearly here. 2 laps to go. I have like a much wider sweeping line into the corner, but now I just need to like try to block his line. He's gonna go all the way down to this grass, really. Wow. He's really trying to get by us one way or the other. I'm just gonna block all the way down here and make him have to pass us on the outside. He's now on the outside. We should be able to hold him off, I think. Unless he gets a massive run here off that top side. But I think we can hold him off as long as his lap traffic doesn't screw us last corner. Which, honestly, it's going quite slow. And this is Anderson, who started on pole. He's getting lapped here right before the start-finish line. Hell yeah, we won a heat race. That's awesome. We actually ran a 17.7 there as well, which was nice. Or 17-something, at least. So that was a good lap. That was a lot of fun. I think it changed our number, too, this year. We're number 400 this season. I thought we were like 444 before or something like that. But going into the A-main, starting here in 2nd, we might be able to get out to an early lead with our acceleration like we did in the heat race. I'm hoping we can. I don't know who's on our inside. Rafter. Hardly know her. But Grimstead in 3rd. Once again, getting our acceleration out front. That's awesome. We might be able to have our chance at our first victory. I heard them hitting behind us. I didn't really see anything in the mirror. They're already starting to catch back up now. Raptor has a lot of speed. Missed the entry of that corner a little bit. Might have to drive a little defensive here, because they definitely get a good amount of straightaway speed on us. We get them through the corner, it seems like. We pull off a 10th or two, but then like the back half of the corner to the straightaway, they definitely catch us quite a bit. But hey, we're getting some bonus points for leading some laps. I'm going to try to stay out in front as long as we can to try to see if we can lead the most laps and get that bonus point as well. I think they're 5 bonus points each. Shifted down to 3rd by accident. We went too slow in that corner, so it shifted us. Really trying to go way inside on us. They're side by side behind us a little bit. I'm really trying to make them have to pass us on the outside, because the outside's not going to work that well, I don't think. Genter getting to our outside. I hit the bottom and slide up a little bit. That slowed us up a lot, hitting him. Made us shift. Cato is now back to our outside like he was in the heat race. Oh, he's going around. Oh, nope, he saved it. We missed him barely, and we still lead that lap. I don't know how that happened. Raptor about lost it. He about sent it to the Raptors. He's really trying to get to our inside, though. He is on our inside now. He's going to have a terrible entry, getting to our side, and now he's going around. Bye-bye. That's what you get for trying to be super aggressive on our inside. I'm just going to pinch him down, and he didn't hold his line. He got into our left rear. When I did a couple practice laps, I was on like lap 3 or 4 of a run, just trying to see our gear ratio, if it was working well or not, and my power steering failed, it said. And then I just went like straight into the wall. It was crazy. I have not experienced that yet in this career mode. So I was shocked when that happened in practice. It was interesting. I'm interested that your car can actually fail just randomly. That's fun. It definitely will be frustrating in a race when that happens, but I do like the randomness of it, because like this time period, when this game came out in 02, like there was so many part failures back then, like engine failures, your power steering fail, and all that. So quite interesting stuff. We do have this lap card down here. Cato's getting to our outside. We're battling hard here for the lead. I'm going to try to get to the inside of this lap car. Maybe Cato will go outside of him and slow him up a ton. He does. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. He still gets a massive run on the straightaway, though. He is very, very fast. Somehow we're holding him off every lap so far at the line. Getting too low on the bottom there. That definitely slowed us up a good bit. Keeping my car just enough in front of his. And we got Genter back up here. He is trying to get past Cato, and he does. And now we're going to try to force him outside of the lap car, but no, he goes to the inside of the lap car as well. And we get the bottom down there a little too much. That's going to almost spin us around. We save it, but we fell back to 3rd. That's unfortunate. Now back to 4th. Hunter got around us, and Hunter is going around us. We got by him. He saved it, though, but we fell back to 3rd. That's quite unfortunate. I really screwed up there. I got that bottom just a little bit too much. The pressure got to me. I didn't hold my line good enough and just barely got the bottom just bad enough to where it was sending my car around down there. I ran a 17.8. Damn. That was a pretty good lap whenever we did that. But still, we led the most laps for sure. So far, Cato's in the lead. I don't know if Genter's going to be able to get around him or not. Well, I don't know how many laps are left either. We have 3 to go. We definitely led the most laps, so we'll get those 10 bonus points for leading the lap and leading the most, which is great. Hunter, I do not want you to get around me. He is going to our inside. He's going to do the same thing that Raptor did earlier. I'm going to try to pinch him down, and he doesn't hold his line down there, because they're going to hit that dirt down there that about spun me, and they just go straight up the track into the side of us. How damaged is our left side? It's all right. It's still green. Nothing to worry about. With 2 laps to go here. White flag. We got Joe, who's like at 1.9 behind us now, almost 2 seconds. Final lap here. We definitely fell apart there towards the end. They're pulling off in front of us too. They're very, very fast. So engine upgrade might have been worth it, but either way, we're still doing very, very well. Very good first race. First time we ever led laps. We had a chance at winning it for sure, but Cato gets the win. Genter gets second. Genter actually ran the fastest lap of the race too, a 17.5. I'm dyslexic as hell, but that was crazy. We led some laps. That was awesome. Had a good battle with them. Able to hold them off for a while, and we get 92 points there. So very solid day for us. Genter did lead a lap at least too, so that hurts. that he gets 5 bonus points. Cato gets a bunch, leading a lap and winning, obviously. But we're not too far behind the points leader now. 1,500 there on that day. I will take that. We probably had a decent amount of damage, honestly. But Cato gets the first win of the year. We had a lot of bonus points, which helped us a ton. And Genter came all the way back from 9th up to 2nd there. Cato goes from 6th up to 1st. Joe went from 12th to 4th, 11th to 3rd. Hunter from 14th to 6th. Hunter was actually getting around us for 3rd there. So very, very sketchy there a little bit. But we're starting to rack up some top 5s, trying to keep the momentum up from the end of last year. And I do think they're not under contract with us anymore. It doesn't say on the bottom. Somebody in the comments was telling me that at the end of the season, you can get rid of them and you can put some new ones on. So looks like we can. Let's look at 10th place or better in a race. 15th or better, we can remove that. Perfect. Love that. Actually, it looks like I can remove everything and then just look at everything blank pretty much. Okay. So this is a 1.25 times multiplier, 0.85 and a 1. So it looks like I probably want to put the most paying one on the back. So the 1.25, I think we can win a race. So let's do that. Lead the most laps in a race. Well, we just did that. So let's put that here for the times 1 bonus and lead a lap 500. And what was everything else? Super low compared to that. So yeah, lead a lap 500. It's going to be a little less because of 0.85. So 425 there. And 900, 425. Winning a race is 1250. So that will be awesome. Love that we were able to put some new sponsors on there. That's awesome. That should probably help us out a lot going forward. But second race of the season, we're going to Kenyon Valley, $3,500 to win it, and let's see how we can do here. All right, I think we maxed out pretty much at what we can get. We got like an 18.3. We'll see how we could qualify. We're second out the qualified. Cato had an 18.9, so that was not very good for him. I think we could be like an 18.4, 18.3 consistently. That all depends on how well I can keep the bottom on the backstretch mainly and in the corners, because the backstretch is very like just D-shaped, like Volusia in a way on the backstretch of that track. Pretty similar to that, or like Phoenix if you want to think of it like that. If you don't know Volusia, Volusia's a dirt track in Florida. That was a terrible turn 1, but this thing's just turning the entire time on the backstretch, so it's a little difficult, like trying to keep it straight and stuff, making small adjustments. That wasn't a great lap. Oh, we only had 1 lap. Never mind. So we got a little screwed there. I thought we had 2 laps. 18.5 is not terrible. Hopefully I can hold on for a little bit. Got 3rd. Okay, John Bean got an 18.1 and Joe got an 18.3. Absolutely flying, but hey, we have a shot at starting on the pole for the A main if we could win our heat race here. So that's not a bad thing. I'm not mad about it. Don't know who Joe Bean is either. So we might have a good shot at winning this thing. I think it's only 5 laps also. We have a lot of acceleration. We're going to get out to the lead early like we do. If we start on the outside, that's perfect. Love to see it. And hopefully we can hold these guys off. Cato is in our heat, so that's unfortunate. He's super fast. I don't know why he struggles on qualifying speed, but he started like 4th here. He's already up to 2nd, putting pressure on us, trying to take the lead. I want to start on pole for this feature, and we're going to be spinning. All right, we saved it somehow, but that was unfortunate. That was awful by me. John Bean is all the way back here in 6th now. He just had qualifying speed only, it looks like. Got our left side tires barely on that grass down there, and it wanted to spin us around. Luckily, I saved it and didn't get like stuck head on into the wall, and I had Austin Powers it off the wall. That would have sucked. But definitely hurt us a little bit there for sure. I'm going to try to undercut this guy in the corner because I knew he was going to slide up. Instead, I'm going to wreck. That was awful by me. I tried to cut under him, and I was getting too much on the grass, so I tried to straighten up, and I wrecked Finger. My bad, Finger. He should probably make the A main still. He just has to go through the B main. He'll be fine, though, because he's very fast. We have 2 laps to go. I'm hoping we can get back up to 3rd at least, so we start 5th in the A main. That would not be awful still. Don't come down on us, Genter. I'm trying not to wreck you, too. I know a lot of people were not liking me at the end of last season just because I was getting into some people. I definitely was playing it a little dirty, but we were very fast at the end of last season. Cato is out in the lead, though. It looks like he's going to be starting on pole, which is scary because he's very, very fast. But we're going to be starting back in 5th. Unfortunate. Definitely should have been out there towards the front. I definitely messed that all up, and that might That might get rid of my opportunity of leading any laps in this race also for any sort of bonus points, which sucks. But it is what it is. Let's go on to the A main, see how we can do here. Starting back in 5th on the bottom. We don't really have anywhere to go is the problem. It looks like, who is that, Anderson on the outside pole maybe? No, he's in 4th. Who is 424? Is that Joe? I think that's Joe. But Anderson might fall back quick. We're going to get inside a Hunter. Right off the start, we're 3 wide in turn 1. Trying to hold it down here, not get into him. We did keep it clean. Perfect. Love to see it. And now we got Joe and Cato in front of us. 2 super fast dudes, and we're getting hit by Genter. He's not happy with us. I guess I did him dirty in the heat race, which I thought I kept it pretty clean with him for the most part. We got a little damage on our left rear now. See if we can try to beat out Joe. We beat Joe in the first race of the season, which is great. Cato might pull away with this and just get all the points, which is unfortunate. But we're going to do the best we can, see if we can't catch up to Cato. There might be some lap traffic in this race. We got 13 laps to go. It's a pretty big, wide track, so speed means a ton here. But we don't have that straight line speed as much as they do still. We need that engine for these bigger tracks, even with our little bit of gear ratio changing. It helps us a ton for acceleration and corner speed, basically. But other than that, it hurts us on the straightaways. Joe is flying now, though. He might get up there and get in front of Cato, which would be good, because if Cato could fall back to us, we can get some points on him at least. Cato might be holding up Joe. This might be our opportunity to lead some laps in this feature. So if Joe gets around Cato, I think that's going to be over for us on our chances. Oh, Joe is getting by him. I'm trying to... Oh, I wrecked Joe. I have a problem with that. I spun Joe straight out there on the front stretch. We led that lap. That's great, but very bad by me. Oh my god, I think everybody's wrecking on the front stretch because Joe is like in the middle of the straightaway. They're 9 seconds back and forth. Oh my god, did I just screw over everybody in this? Yes, I did. There's Joe just getting it going now. He's a lap down now. It looks like, I think Genter ended up in that wreck. Hunter's down there on the bottom. He might have wrecked out. Oh my goodness. I think I screwed over half the field there, if not more. I think I screwed over 4th on back. Oh no, Genter's not on the bottom. He's not. He's in 3rd. My bad. I thought the yellow and gray car here was Genter. I'm not sure what number that is then. But 3 people are definitely out of the race. Joe, Hunter, and the mystery car I don't know the name of off the top of my head. That's gray and yellow, and that lap car wanted to come up in the way. I was trying to go around on the outside and be polite about it, but he wanted to go too wide in front of me. I was not having it. I just barely bumped him, though. He should have been able to save it. But hell yeah, we're in the lead. Somehow, after all that. I thought I was going to try to take it 3 wide, and instead I wrecked Joe. That was all bad on me. But we still have multiple laps left for me to screw up here at the end. And we might be catching up to the top 5 up here. I don't know if Bean and Anderson are the ones up here in this group in front of us. They honestly might be. So we might be coming around to lap them, because 16 seconds, how long is the lap here? 18? They're about 2 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, I think that's right. And we still have 5 laps to go. Yeah, this might be Anderson and Bean right in front of us that we're gonna lap. That's 5th and 4th. That's nuts. Genter, Cato battling behind us. Cato is falling back. Oh, getting back in front of Genter now. I'm trying not to wreck anybody else. Oh, you nailed the brakes. Holy crap. I somehow adjusted quick enough to not wreck him. He definitely ended up in a wreck. Not Genter. I think this is Anderson that definitely ended up... Oh, no, this isn't Anderson. Oh, I wrecked that guy. Oh, I'm wrecking him into me. I'm straightening him back out there. We're good. You're welcome. Sorry, but you're welcome at the same time. I wrecked you, but... I saved you at the same time. This is Brandt up here. Anderson's that yellow and blue car. So we've lapped up to 6th, 100%. Definitely have lapped up to 6th. Try not to wreck Brandt here. But I want to lap him. I want to see if it just says minus 1. Yep, minus 1 lap. Perfect. That was confusing because it was like going to like decimal points because we were like right on him. We might lap up to Anderson, potentially. We were very fast here towards the end of this race. It was just like we didn't have any competition because I wrecked everybody. Oh, I'm in the wall. Get by Anderson here. That's up to 4th a lap down. Only the top 3 on the lead lap, and gets Cato, who was leading the race early. We might have led... I think we led the most laps and get the win. So we're going to get the max points for the day. And Cato's the only other one that led laps. So he's going to get some points, but not all of them. So that's very nice. Joe had the fastest lap of the race, and he finishes damn near last. That's unfortunate. That should give us a good amount of money, too, with our sponsors. We got 110 on the day. Cato only got 87. We might jump him in the points also, which is great. But we just put all those new sponsors on the car, too, which is massive because the win a race was $1,250, actually. And leading laps, all that, $4,900 for that race with all of our sponsors and everything. That is awesome. Love to see that. That's amazing for us. And we get our first win of our career. That is awesome. We qualified third. And I guess that's actually the qualifying, not where you started in the feature. So that's actually very interesting. I'd like to see that. But very first win of our career, we get the points lead for the very first time ever as well. We're only 10 points over Cato with the same stats currently, just 10 more points than him. And everything else is under contract, so we can't do anything about that. So when it does say under contract on that bottom right, you can't do anything about it. I think it's just for the whole season. So not really going to be looking at the sponsors much throughout the career. And I kind of want to go see, can we upgrade our engine or do we wait? I think I could wait one more week and get like the best engine possible because I think it's $10,000 I saw, because that would be massive to save up for, because we have the third one, but we could really just do one more week and have a $10,000 engine. It's going to make it a lot easier to win for sure. I might not have to do as much gear ratio changing. We'll just be faster. So I think that's what we're going to do. We could wait one more week. Hopefully we get enough money in that 1 week. But let's go on to race number 3 here, which is going to be at, where is it going to be at? Second race of March, going to Kingsfield Raceway. $5,000 to win. That would be a nice payday. Alright, I'm pretty sure we ran this place twice last season. In the second race, I did the gear ratio changing, so that kind of stayed, and we ran like right at our fastest time. Barely faster than it was last season. We ran a 15.7 though. Genter's all the way up to a 4. So that's kind of crazy that he's that fast, but we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we can have a good second lap, because this first lap's not going to mean a whole lot just getting up the speed. But we'll do the best we can here. A 15.4 is nuts. I don't know if we have a race-winning car this week, but I'm hoping we do. We were a little bit off of qualifying both the other weeks, too, and then we ended up battling for the lead and leading some laps anyways. So, hopefully that will be the case here as well. Don't get that grass. I screwed up corner 1 really bad there. I turned in too much at first and then almost got the grass and had to straighten out. 3 and 4, very good there. So that might salvage our lap a little into an 8. It was an 8.96, barely an 8, but I'll take that. Wish it was a little bit faster of an 8, but oh well, it's all right. Hopefully we hold top 4 still. All right, that's fine with me. I think that's the lowest we've qualified this season so far is 4th, so I can deal with that. Hopefully we can win our heat race, start outside pole for the feature. That would be amazing here. But Kingsfield, it's a tough track. It's very, very banked in these corners, but you really just can't overturn going in because that will really screw you up. We got Grimstead on pole. Cato somehow always starts straight behind me, so like he gets a good launch with us and then just gets up to second pretty fast. But he's actually stuck behind Grimstead because had a bad turn 1, and Grimstead actually kept up pace pretty well. But we'll see if Cato can get around him or if he's just going to stay back there, because he's our main competitor for the championship currently. I'm just hoping that we can hold him off, because I'd love to start outside pole in the feature. That would allow us to probably lead the first lap, most likely. And that would be 5 bonus points in itself already. So winning this heat race is massive. We definitely have cornering speed on everybody. It's just that straight line speed they're still killing us on. So I think that engine would be massive. So much more horsepower we could throw on the car and get this thing much quicker on the straightaways, which would be really nice. We might be unstoppable at that point if we get that engine. So if we could just finish like top 2, top 3 in this race while leading some laps, I think it will be good for us. White flag here. We are pulling away from them though, which is good. Cato is still stuck behind Grimstead, which I'm hoping stays that case. They're getting side by side though on this final lap. I don't like that. I need to pay attention ahead of me because there's lap cars right here. I'm just slowing up so we don't run into them. Cato did get around Grimstead. That's unfortunate. Last lap pass for him. He's going to be starting in 4th once again. He's always right behind us somehow every single time. But we'll be starting outside pole, so we should be able to lead the first lap here, which would be perfect for us. Not sure who got pole. I completely forgot who was in heat number 1 already. I wasn't paying too much attention. But it looks like it might be Genter. It is Genter, okay. So hopefully we can get a good jump here and get out ahead of him. I know Joe is not very fast at this race, because I remember the first time we ran here last season, we were battling with Joe for like 10th or 11th, and then his car broke. Oh God, Genter is fast. Genter is very fast. Maybe we are not going to lead lap 1. Maybe we are going to lead lap 1. Maybe we're not going to lead lap 1. Oh my God, we fell all the way back to 3rd from that. Oh geez, Genter was super fast there, getting to our inside, and I just like squeezed him down and then got into his right rear. Kind of hooked him into the wall, and then he straightened it back out with the wall. Trying to get by Grimstead here. We're definitely faster than him on the long runs. We just need to like hang around. Genter is not happy with us. He's still up here somehow. I thought for sure he wrecked, but I guess the wall straightened out. Never mind, there he goes. I see him go in the mirror. Truex got into him after Genter got into us. So that's unfortunate for Genter. Started on pole, gonna probably finish last, or close to, if anybody else like DNFs out. But Cato might get all the bonus points in this one, which is unfortunate for us. We didn't even lead a lap, so that's 5 bonus points we're not gonna get right now, which is really hurting.
That was a great lap.
15 laps to go though, so we have a long way left in this race to try to catch back up to him. We'll see if we can do that here, because he's 1.8 ahead. We definitely have the cornering speed on him, but he got faster throughout the heat race as well. Grimstead is starting to pick up some pace. But it could be like last week, where Cato is super fast in the beginning, then starts falling off in the feature race. So it might be the case, because Grimstead is running some good laps here. He goes really low into these corners, though. But Cato is slowly falling back to us, for sure. I think he has that, like, short run speed, and then falls back on the long run. Truex is catching us as well from behind. So he seems like the fastest car on track right now, by far. Cato's just like slowly falling back like a 10th or 2 a lap right now, but Grimstead's getting to his left quarter panel. This will be interesting. What does Grimstead do here? He goes into super shallow. Is he going to wreck him? Nope, he stays off of him somehow, but Grimstead's going to take the lead there for that lap. Yes, he does. 11 laps to go. We might have a shot at still leading the most laps of this race, potentially, if we can get up to the lead like right now. But Grimstead is out front. Cato is falling back quickly. He's falling all the way back to 4th in like a lap. That's crazy.
10 laps to go.
10 laps left here. Grimstead getting held up by this lap car. We're going to put the bumper to him. He stays straight, though. Truex is flying on this outside. Get slowed up by the lap car, please. Try not to spin the car myself. I almost got that grass down there. And Grimstead is taking off. Truex passing us on the outside here. All right, we're not going to lead the most laps. Let's at least lead a lap and try to win this thing. But Grimstead is flying right now. His weird inside line is working for him, and I hate it. Because like, I feel like he should just push super hard into the corner or something like that and be super slow on exit. I got 2 sideways there. He's 0.9, a full second ahead of us. I need to run like we were running down Cato again. Cato's back into 3rd. Truex is falling back a little bit. I got in the wall, so that's going to slow us down. I'm hoping these lap cars will slow him up. Joe is right up here. That's great. They're 3 wide up here. They're getting 2 wide now, but they're definitely going to slow up the leader a little bit, it looks like, for me. That would be perfect. We have, what, 6 laps to go? Oh, this is going to be tight if we can catch them. We just have to make it through this lap traffic perfectly. Cannot be slowed up, like, at all. I need to stop getting in the damn wall, though. Yeah, there's Grimstead. Here he is. He's getting slowed up by these lap cars.
5 laps to go.
We're going to take it 3 wide with the lap cars in him. Let's go. What a move. We just had to bully our way through the field. Grimstead got held up by all the lap cars. Let's go. All right, let's not lose it now. I about lost it through that corner. Trying to hold Grimstead up with these lap cars still. Because he's just stuck behind that green car. I don't know why he won't go around him on the outside. He easily could pass him. Now he's finally going to his outside. I'm watching the mirror too much. I need to just focus forward. We got the lead. Right timing of the race. 3 laps to go. We're definitely not going to lead the most laps of the race. I think Cato did lead the most laps, which is unfortunate, but he is all the way back and forth, so that's a big points difference there between 1st and 4th by itself. And we do lead some laps, so we get the 5 bonus points at least. 2 laps left here. We're pulling away from Grimstead. Let's freaking go. We're going to be able to get that engine after this because this is a $5,000 to win race, and then our sponsors on top of that are going to give us even more. That's beautiful. Love to see it. White flag in the air. That was our fastest lap of the race, too, at 15.5. That's amazing. We just get faster over time, it looks like. I just want to go high around these lap cars. I don't want any part of these guys. I think it's Armstead maybe in that 424. But hell yeah, we get 2 wins in a row after not getting one yet. And Cato did lead the most laps with 7. I think we led 5, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. He fell all the way back to 4th. I can't be mad about that. Us getting the win. We should get more points than him this race. Grimstead gets the... Oh, they tied for that. Interesting. So they both get the 10 bonus points for leading the most laps then. Interesting. So Grimstead gets 100. I get 105. I will take that all day. Cato only gets 76, finishing back in 5th. Oh wow, I thought he got 4th there. So that's gonna hurt him in the points quite a bit this week. But we're gonna be able to extend that points lead nicely over him. He might fall back to 3rd in points too if Grimstead had a good first 2 weeks. Only $3,000 it looks like, which is interesting. Trying to like look at everything because oh yeah, okay. So winnings there. That's with all our sponsors, expenses. So you can see the total breakdown. But I guess we don't get the total $5,000 to win. That's interesting. I don't wonder why. That's very odd. But either way, we get our 2nd win of the season 2 days before our birthday, which is nice. On March 22nd, going into March 23rd, the next day in the game would be my birthday, which is awesome. Oh, Cato does stay in 2nd. We have nearly like a 40-point lead over him. Love to see it. Cato and I are the only ones with all top 5 so far. Everything's still under contract. Nothing's a better sponsor anyways at the moment. So let's go get that engine upgrade, and then we're going to sign out here. We got $11,000. Very, very good first 3 races to this season. I could not think of like words there, but I was like blanking. But let's go get the best engine possible. That might make us a little unstoppable, but that oh wow, the green, that is so nice. Like it goes for so much longer on the top end. So that's gonna absolutely destroy it for us. Going from 273 to 291. So we might be unstoppable for the rest of the season. Honestly, we might just win out. But I kind of want to, so we can try to get onto the modified wheeling series. I cannot speak. But a great start to this season. All right, we got our first 2 wins. We have matched the same amount of top 5s in the first 3 races that we did in 10 last season, and we're 1st in points. So that is awesome. Hopefully we can keep it up and just move on forward and just keep doing well, because we're doing awesome right now. We're 1st in points, and I don't even think there's a way to look at points right here. But maybe the almanac? No, I think it's probably in the paper actually. But we're doing great. 39-point lead over Cato there, which is awesome. Got 2 wins. He got the other one. And we nearly went 3 for 3, which was awesome. I think we finished 2nd or 3rd in the first week. So that was an awesome first episode to this 2nd season. Hopefully we can do great, win this championship, and move on to the wheeling series. I cannot say that. It's a tongue twister. But that would be a lot of fun, just moving forward and trying to get to the Craftsman Truck Series and the Cup Series. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully you guys are too. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.